Welcome, food lovers, to an exciting culinary journey that will take us through the rich and diverse food tradition of the United Kingdom. The UK's cuisine is a smorgasbord of flavors, reflecting its vibrant history and the influence of its varied geography. From the rolling hills of Scotland to the bustling streets of London, each region adds its unique touch to the country's gastronomic tapestry. The importance of locally sourced ingredients in UK cuisine cannot be overstated. Whether it's succulent lamb from the Welsh valleys, fresh fish from the Scottish lochs, or ripe strawberries from the gardens of Kent, the emphasis on local produce lends an authentic and distinct flavor to each dish. This journey will take us beyond the stereotypes of British food, showcasing not just its diversity, but also its ability to comfort, nourish, and surprise. Prepare your palate as we delve into 7 iconic dishes that best represent the UK's culinary heritage. Our first stop is the traditional roast beef, often referred to as the national dish of England. This dish is a symphony of flavors, featuring a succulent cut of beef, often a rib roast or a top round, seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic, then slow roasted to perfection. The magic, however, doesn't stop there. Oh no, it's just beginning. A quintessential component of this dish is the Yorkshire pudding. Made from a simple batter of eggs, flour, and milk or water, it's baked until it's golden and crisp, ready to mop up the beef's delectable juices. And let's not forget the roast potatoes, parsnips, and other seasonal vegetables, all basking in the glow of the roast's flavors. Now, onto its cultural significance. The roast beef has a long-standing association with Sunday lunches, a tradition that dates back to the Industrial Revolution. Back then, families would drop their joint of beef into the baker's oven on their way to church, then pick it up perfectly cooked on their way back. This tradition has not only survived but thrived, with countless families across the United Kingdom still gathering around the table for a Sunday roast. Roast beef is more than just a meal, it's a symbol of British heritage, a testament to the country's culinary history. It's a dish that has stood the test of time, continuing to be a beloved part of the British dining table. Next up is the full English breakfast, a hearty meal that can fuel an entire day. There's a delightful symphony of flavors to wake up to in the United Kingdom. The full English breakfast. This traditional dish is more than a meal, it's an event, a celebration of the morning. It's a spread of various components, each with its own role to play in this rousing culinary orchestra. At the heart of the dish is bacon, sizzling and crisp, and sausages, plump and juicy. The eggs, often fried but sometimes scrambled or poached, provide a gentle contrast to the robust flavors of the meat. Baked beans, a staple in the English pantry, add a touch of sweetness and a lovely creamy texture. Then there are the grilled tomatoes and mushrooms, adding a burst of freshness to the plate, and the black pudding, a rich and savory delicacy that's not to be missed. Let's not forget the toast, slathered with butter, or perhaps a fried slice of bread, perfect for mopping up the delicious juices left on the plate. A full English breakfast wouldn't be complete without a pot of tea or a cup of strong coffee, and perhaps a dash of brown sauce or ketchup for those who like a bit more zing. This isn't just a meal, it's a tradition, a quintessential part of British culture. It's a symbol of hospitality, of leisurely weekends and cozy B&B stays. It's a testament to the British love for hearty, satisfying food that warms the heart as much as it fills the belly. The full English breakfast, a truly satisfying start to any day. Now we turn to bangers and mash, a classic comfort food. This dish, as simple and homely as its name suggests, is made up of succulent sausages, lovingly referred to as bangers, served atop a generous mound of creamy mashed potatoes. A ladle full of rich onion gravy completes the ensemble, adding a layer of warmth and depth to the flavors. Bangers and mash has its roots in Britain's working-class history. It was a cost-effective, filling meal that could be easily put together with readily available ingredients. But its appeal has transcended its humble origins. Today you'll find it gracing the menus of pubs across the UK, offering a hearty and satisfying meal to patrons. The beauty of bangers and mash lies in its simplicity. It's a dish that doesn't try to be pretentious or overly complicated. It's just good, honest food that warms your belly and your heart. Bangers and mash, a simple yet enduring dish that brings comfort to many. We can't forget fish and chips, often seen as the UK's unofficial national dish. This iconic meal is simplicity at its finest, a hearty piece of fish, traditionally cod or haddock, fried to golden perfection in a crispy batter. Alongside, chunky chips, or as Americans might call them, fries, are served piping hot, the perfect companion to the fish. The preparation of this dish is an art in itself. The fish is coated in a light batter, which when deep fried, creates a delicious contrast between the tender fish and the crunchy exterior. The chips, hand-cut and twice fried, offer a fluffy inside encased in a crispy shell. Fish and chips is more than just food, it's a cultural symbol. It emerged as a fast food staple in the 19th century, and today, from seaside vendors to high-end restaurants, it continues to be a beloved fixture of British cuisine. Fish and chips, a dish that has won the hearts of locals and tourists alike. Next, the Sunday roast, a dish that brings families together. This quintessential British meal is more than just food, it's a cherished tradition that transcends generations and is deeply woven into the cultural tapestry of the United Kingdom. The heart of a Sunday roast is the meat, and it's a matter of personal preference. Some families opt for a succulent roast beef, while others prefer a juicy chicken, a tender leg of lamb, or a hearty pork roast with crackling. Regardless of the choice of meat, it's traditionally slow roasted to perfection, filling the home with an irresistible aroma that beckons all to the table. Accompanying the roast are a medley of vegetables, usually including roasted potatoes with a crunchy exterior and fluffy interior, and other seasonal produce, all cooked until they're just right. There's also the Yorkshire pudding, a light and airy pastry that's a hallmark of the Sunday roast. And let's not forget the gravy, made from the meat's drippings, lending a savory depth of flavor to the entire meal. The Sunday roast is not just about the food though, it's about families coming together at the end of the week, sharing stories and creating memories around a communal table. It's a ritual that fosters connections and strengthens bonds, making the Sunday roast much more than a meal. It's a celebration of family, tradition, and togetherness. The Sunday roast, a symbol of British family tradition. Let's move on to the Cornish pasty, a taste of Cornwall in every bite. The Cornish pasty is a culinary masterpiece, a symphony of flavors encased in a golden pastry. It's a recipe that has been perfected over centuries, passed down from generation to generation and holds a cherished place in the heart of Cornwall's culture. The ingredients are simple yet beautifully balanced: tender beef, diced potatoes, onion, and swede, also known as rutabaga, all seasoned with salt and pepper. The magic, however, is in the preparation. These ingredients are lovingly layered onto a circle of short crust pastry, which is then folded over and crimped along the edge to create a distinctive D shape. But the Cornish pasty is more than just a delicious treat. It's a symbol of Cornwall's rich history. In the past, it was the perfect lunch for tin miners, a complete meal that could be easily carried and eaten without cutlery. The crimped edge served a practical purpose, acting as a handle that miners could hold with their dirty hands and then discard. Today, the Cornish pasty continues to be a beloved staple enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. Whether you're basking in the Cornwall sunshine or huddled up against the brisk sea breeze, tucking into a Cornish pasty is like taking a bite out of Cornwall's heritage. The Cornish pasty, a handheld delight from the heart of Cornwall. As we continue our culinary journey, we arrive at shepherd's pie, a homely delight that warms the heart. Originating from the sheep-abundant regions of the United Kingdom, shepherd's pie is a traditional British dish that is as comforting as it is delicious. At its core, this dish is made from minced lamb and a medley of vegetables, all enveloped in a mouth-watering gravy. But the crowning glory of shepherd's pie is its topping, a crust of creamy, fluffy, golden-brown mashed potatoes. Each bite is a harmonious blend of textures and flavors, a testament to the simple yet satisfying nature of British cuisine. The beauty of shepherd's pie lies in its versatility. It can be adapted to suit different tastes and dietary needs. Vegetables can be varied, and for those who prefer, the lamb can be replaced with beef, creating what is known as a cottage pie. Despite these variations, the essence of the dish remains the same. It's a comforting classic that brings warmth to any meal. So, whether you're seeking solace on a cold winter's day or simply craving a taste of home, shepherd's pie is the dish for you. A homely delight indeed, shepherd's pie is a culinary hug from the United Kingdom. Thank you for joining us on this delicious journey. Before we end the video, we have a question for you. What dish is your favorite about all the dishes that have appeared in the video? Also, let us know in the comments if you think about other food that should have appeared in the video. As we sign off, don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to our channel. This really helps us to continue bringing new videos. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy eating.